$15 an hour thing taking effect on November 1st. I mean, you gotta be willing to pay people that, you know, stuff that they can support themselves and possible families with. In my case, I have a small family that I have at home. There's no telling how many hours I'm gonna have to work to try to support and feed my family off that. I don't want to work 10 to 12 hours for $15 just to, you know, come home and maybe sleep off a dead, but you know, I'm dead tired and I'm sleeping that off, and that's energy that could have been used to spend time with my daughter. So I don't think that's any good. I mean, I have an associate's degree, and even then, they're only paying me about $14, $15 an hour to work as a therapist.
I came here looking for a job for Amazon because of the $15 an hour, you know, because I needed something that would actually support me, you know, hopefully. I've been on my own basically since I was 16. My stepdad died, and I've been trying really hard since then to support my mom, who also went through her health crisis and things like that. So it's like, I'm married, so young, trying to have my own house, and it's like, this is like ridiculous. I don't have a car. I walk everywhere, I bike. It's like I have nothing, but I've worked so hard. I mean, I'm filled with spirit, so I get that. I'm happy, but I don't have anything that I'm trying to have with money or whatever yet.
I don't know anyone that's in my age bracket who's like, oh, I'm comfortable. Oh, I'm fine. You know, everyone is tight. Everyone is struggling. Everyone is scraping up. You might land a job for $13. You might land a job for $15. But if they're not going to allow you to get overtime, or if they're going to cut your hours, or, you know, either way, there's always something. You may pay the rent, but then you're sitting there broke. Then you're wondering, how are you going to eat for the rest of the week? Anything can happen. You can get a flat tire. You might not be able to afford to get a new tire.
And I saw the figures, you know, every employee, if they split the wealth, $300,000 per employee. That's amazing. Like you said, we control the companies instead of, you know, the higher ups. That'd be different. Because then, you know, we control how much product is being pushed out. Production value is based on the working class, not based on who's sitting behind a desk pointing fingers. When the bailout happened, at first there was, you know, statements being made like, oh, there's no money for us to pay people over minimum wage or pay people higher wages, you know, as far as, you know, getting people to support their families and stuff like that. But when the banks needed a bailout, all of a sudden magic money appeared, and now we've got people losing pensions, health insurance, people losing out on health insurance.
I'm already in debt at 22 years old because of all the ambulances and stuff I had to pay for. Like every generation has their problems, but for us it's like I feel like we can't get out of this debt. This debt isn't our fault, and now we're drowning in it. I want equality for all. I think that everyone has a right, fair chance to not only their own money that they've earned, but an opportunity if you don't have money. The money that could be feeding other mouths is being put to other countries to destroy other people. You hear me? We could be saving people, but our money is destroying people. We have a couple wars going on that no one even talks about. We're still in Afghanistan. Open your eyes, okay? This is what life is, and we don't even know about it because our media.
When they were searching for the weapons in Massachusetts, we never found any weapons. And that was originally the statement that they used to go over there and start the war. So, it's all about them keeping themselves rich. I heard it was mostly about oil. They give us a figurehead that makes people go, oh wow, this is actually good. And I think that's what they did with Obama. They gave us this minority, you know, gave the rest of us minorities a ray of hope, you know, and the whole time they were pulling the wool over our eyes. They was like, oh, we're just gonna keep this guy in front of you to make it look like it's working out for you guys, when actually he's still working pretty much in our favor. It's all one big hoax to me, to keep the rich rich and